Welcome to Coffee and Tarot with Mama T. My name is Teresa, and I am on my lunch break, but feel a need to do a reading for the collective as a hug from me to you. I'm just feeling like there's this energy of discouragement and just a low energy right now, and I wanted to pull some of my lighter cards and do a reading for the collective and see if we can all help each other feel a little bit better. We are coming upon the lunar eclipse, and that this will be the lunar eclipse in Virgo, and um, this is going to it's part of this whole eclipse cycle that we're in, and it is it's another one that is really contributing to the energy that we're all feeling. Um, I'm also feeling some other things, energetic shifts happening with the political environment, and all of it's having an effect on us as a collective consciousness. And so let's do a few cards together, and hopefully this will help. We'll see what Spirit has to say for us, for guidance for all of us. So I'm going to just pull my camera down this way, just so you can see the cards as I'm shuffling them out, and try to get through this fairly quickly. So these are some of I do these cards daily. This is a quote from Matthew McConaughey. Sometimes we don't need advice. Sometimes we just need to hear we're not the only one. And then the first truth bomb of the day is your heart is a star. And this is one of the little things that they had us make when we were at Colette Baron Reed's dream quest immersion weekend that we had. And then this other truth bomb, be devoted to dreaming about your ideal life. So I thought those were some nice thoughts to start with. Let's start with no, I think I'm going to do these I'm going to do a separate one for each, for fire, water, earth, and air at the end. But let's start with tarot. I've got the Affirmators Tarot deck today. This is just a very light deck. Even the Tower card is, poor goose. But, it's cartoony, and they're cheerful cards for the most part. And so let's just pull some of these and see what we have. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I should have one of my desk mats out here to kind of muffle the sound of all the shuffling. Doesn't help that I've got 1,000 bracelets on that are clanging against the table too. Okay, so what do you have for us today, Spirit? 3 cards for the collective, just to give us some encouragement, some love and support. What do we need to know for our highest and best good? Get the moon. I keep getting the moon card. The 10 of Pentacles. I like that. Oh, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so there we have, and we had the Knight of Wands underneath. Okay, so we've got our tarot cards. The moon is about, more shall be revealed. There may be some things that are hidden from our view right now, but they will be coming to light. They should be good news because we get the Ten of Pentacles, which is the card of financial abundance and hard work paying off over the process of time. And then we also get the Page of Wands. Page is bringing in a message, some exciting new project, something creative. The page is, look at that, bold and cheerful and super stoked about whatever it is that he's got to share with us. So we may have some new news, some news coming in to us about some kind of a creative venture, some kind of support from the universe coming to us on that. Okay, let's pull a Enchanted Map card. This is from Colette Baron Reed. These cards are slippery little suckers. I'll try to shuffle them without them flinging all over the place. Get bent and have to turn them around the other way to keep them from getting too curved up. Okay, we'll get one of these. What do you have for us today, Spirit, on this enchanted map? There we go. That one wants to come over. Strength, 44. The guidebook says, your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting tasks is yours at this time. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The Strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connections becomes more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. Okay, I like that. That is encouragement. Okay, let's see what the Work Your Light Oracle has to say to us from Rebecca Campbell. The thing with this card is, I think I've kind of complained about this in a couple of my readings recently, is her guidebooks are kind of confusing on where to find the explanation of the card. So I may pause just to try to find it. Okay, what do we have, Spirit? What do you want to tell us from this deck, from Work Your Light? Give us one that just pops out, or do I need to cut the deck? Let's see. Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, is the card that we received. All right. Never really thought about the grandmother of Jesus. Let's have a look here. Anna. Here it is. Seeding the light, laying foundations, a divine plan. Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She's not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember to surrender to our part of the plan. So that is also inspiring. Just have faith that what you're supposed to be doing matters and is important in the grand scheme of everything. Okay, let's see. We have this deck here. This is called the Sacred Language of Light. I use the sacred language of darkness in my reading for the collective, my Choose Your Adventure reading. This is the companion to that by Denise Jarvie. Okay, let's see what we get here. These are new cards, so they're a little hard to shuffle. Insight is the card that we receive. Insight. Let's see what the book has to say on this. It's a number 13 card. You are or are about to see further, higher, and deeper through space and time. Your psychic skills are expanding and seeing through the lens of your soul. Hone your abilities by reading about or doing a workshop on intuitive development. We are all psychic. It is part of who we are, but have thrust this ability into the background in favor of other senses. Problems occur when we keep looking at the manifested world for proof of our worth. You're worthy because you are here. There's nothing to prove. You can become an intuitive reader if this is something you desire. It could also mean that you're learning to trust what you feel, and the next steps to take will drop into your mind in the following days. So just getting your insight in tune, getting in tune with the insight that you already have. Sometimes that requires unplugging. We just have such an attachment to downloaded information on our phones that we're not really in tune with our body and our intuitive insight. Okay, I'm going to pull 4 of these. I'm going to do start with one for fire signs. Do one for earth signs. One for water. And one for air. Okay. Fire signs, your message is, I release through the crown chakra, surrendering gracefully into expansive spiritual freedom, ready to embrace new grace. Earth, the diamond chakra, wheel of fate, signals time to realign and contemplate. Balance attained, blessed outcomes ordained. That is yours for the earth. Water, cleansed and energized, the sacral chakra births radical loving change to transform potential into paradise and dreams into destiny. And then air. I am held safely in the embrace of unconditional love. I rest my soul and enter a sacred sanctuary of rejuvenation and restoration. There you go. I hope this helps. I hope that you feel the energetic hug I'm sending from me to you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you like this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel if you enjoy watching these types of this type of content. And if you feel inspired to share this video with somebody that you think it may resonate with, or who could use that little spiritual hug, and be sure and give me a comment and let me know where you're watching from, which card you liked best, and if there's anything that you would like me to read on in the future, put a suggestion in the comments below. And we'll talk to you soon. I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.